Today we go over new details of the opening scene in Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, it is greatly appreciated. Now, as you all know, just a couple of days ago, both Disney and Lucasfilm were revealing 10 to 13 minutes of the motion picture The Last Jedi in front of audiences such as the press and some lucky fans out there over in Mexico. Now, what's really interesting is Star Wars Newsnet has a brand new article, which by the way can be found below in the description, that reveals that one of the Spanish public figures was actually invited out to this event. She has actually had many different famous actors and actresses on her site, and she actually described the opening scene in The Last Jedi. However, there is a catch. It's in Spanish. So Star Wars Newsnet attached a Argentinian person who was able to translate what she says on her site about what she saw at the event about the opening scene in The Last Jedi. So here's what it has to say. Since I assume most readers don't speak Spanish, I'll describe what the woman in the video says. She explained that the footage, approximately 10 to 13 minutes, shows a space battle and is mostly centered around Poe and BB-8. Now, Poe is trying to destroy a gun inside of a big ship. Now let me stop right there for a second. This directly lines up with Poe Dameron going up against the First Order Dreadnought. It does have two enormous artillery cannons underneath this ship that is either A, going to fire upon the grounds of Dakar, or is firing the grounds of Dakar. And Poe Dameron is trying to stop that from happening, or stop it, from going any further. So that lines up with that. The big ship is most likely the Dreadnought. We have seen it in the evacuation of Dakar, and we do know that there are big cannons underneath this thing. She also says that Hux appeared in the scene and that there is a humorous bit with him which she claims felt like a Marvel movie. Although she didn't describe the moment or specify why, and still said the humor throughout that scene was very funny. Then she mentioned that there's a new character, who wasn't in the previous movie, whose life is threatened at one point in the footage shown, and that the movie intermediately makes you care about said character. Now, I think that this could very well be Tali Lintra, which is a Resistance A-Wing pilot, and is a great friend of Poe's, or it could very well be Rose, portrayed by no other than Kelly Marie Tran. Now, moving on, she ended saying that the destruction in the scene was massive, and that the special effects were great, and at the end started talking about something else, but stopped because she didn't want to spoil the rest of the scene. So there's more going on in this scene. So, to recap here, Poe Dameron is on a mission. He's trying to disable a huge gun inside of a huge First Order ship. Of course, it's most definitely the Dreadnought with the artillery cannons. The other thing, alright, there is a comedic moment with General Hux, and it feels like a Marvel movie. And it's actually quite funny. And toward the end of this description, one of the characters that we haven't seen before in The Force Awakens seems to be in danger. Either Tali Lintra, the A-Wing pilot that is very good friends with Poe, or Rose, portrayed by Kelly Marie Tran. So overall, guys, the opening scene is going to be a full-on battle in space over the planet Dakar, the Resistance going up against the First Order, while they have to wait for the Resistance bombers or the remnants of the Republic to come in and save them. So that'll be very, very interesting to see on screen. Overall, guys, let me know what you feel about this description of the opening scene in The Last Jedi. We most likely will be getting more descriptions as the days, go by, so just beware, spoilers will be coming in and out. Anyways, guys, hope you all enjoyed the video for today, and if you did, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.